Every day we take leaps, still trying to perfect the drop. Every verse I make a point. Let's see if you connect the dots. Yo, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. Welcome back to Connect the Dots. Y'all know what it is. Hosted by yours truly, the newfound Lusound Riley B. As always, powered by Suburban Pro Studios. And we back, man.
Yes, sir.
We here, man.
Yes, sir.
For another special one, man. I'm excited about this one because I've been meaning to connect with my dog for a minute, man. So today on Connect the Dots, we got Rocky Maverick in the building. What's up with you, man?
We in here, baby. What's up?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed. How you feeling, man?
It's good, man. I've been wanting to come on here for a minute. So, when you get that text message, you know what I'm saying?
Sure.
You could be having a bad day. It'll make you feel better. How about that? You know what I'm saying?
Sure, man.
So,
I appreciate you, man. We know life be happening around us all, man, in all type of ways. So I appreciate you contributing your time and energy to the platform.
Easy, man. Easy.
Really
I'm very indebted. Just happy to be here. Been following you for a minute. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't realize I was around before I was around. And I really was sitting around taking notes, seeing how to be a good rapper. To be a good performer.
Yeah.
So people like you, Chris Grimes, Dubs, Bo, watched y'all, Tef, all of y'all. Like I was just sitting there enamored watching y'all back in say 2018. So I was still wanting to get off the stoop a bit. So man, it's just great to even be in the conversation.
Man, that's love. I remember seeing you those days. It was times where I felt like I used to see you a lot before I knew who you was. And then I started hearing your name. And I think the first person who told me about you before I figured it out myself was Tank.
That's
Tank
my
the
guy.
Machine.
Yeah.
That's my guy. Yep.
He felt like a mentor because he was everywhere that I wanted to be when I met him. So I met him at Home Depot at a job, and then we was talking about rapping. He was like, oh yeah, I'm on a freshman class. And I was like,
yeah.
Damn, I want to be on the freshman class. Nigga. I'm like, what? And then we go in his car, we start rapping, and I'm like, this dude is phenomenal.
Slept on. I
feel you. He's the only. You know how rappers are. We all feel like we number one. Top three, not 2 or 3. I hate when people say that shit. But him, I literally tell people, he's the only rapper that I say is better than me. I swear. I'll be like, oh, bro. I'm like, I can't fuck with Tank.
Yeah, he be
Monday
going,
through
man.
Sunday.
Man.
He's like the Mr. Miyagi, you know what I'm saying? To my Daniel LaRusso.
I feel you.
To be honest.
Yeah.
So how can you beat the master when he taught you all the moves? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? So, man, shout out to Tank, bro. He and he's a very humble and spiritual person.
Dude, man.
When you talk to him, you can feel his energy. He's just a
sure.
good person to be around. He got his own shit. He got his own studio. He don't need nobody for that. You can tell that's his peace.
Yep.
So, yeah, man. So, he was one of the first people, to really tell me, like, hey, man, go out there. And everything I said I wanted to do, I did. And he called me one day and was like, bro, you did it. And that felt so good for that. So, man, like, I appreciate it, man. I'm like I said, I'm fully indebted. I'm just happy to be, my name to be said in the local scene as one of those guys that's rapping. It's no feeling like it, I'm telling you.
You definitely been putting your work in, man. I've been seeing you from show to show, song to song, video to video. I've been seeing improvement. And not that I even ever thought it was bad. I've just been seeing growth. You know what I mean? Like, it's just cool to see people elevate their craft in all type of ways, whether it's creatively, just their visibility, marketing, all of that, man. So I've been seeing you step up consistently every shoot. I don't even want to say every year. It's been every 6 months or something.
Yeah. You have to evaluate yourself and be real. So, even when I thought I was that shit, I wasn't. It was some things I had to tweak. So, a lot of people like to have their own studio, their own setup. It wasn't conducive for me making the best music that I could. I had to start going to the professional studio.
Yes.
I had to stop getting my homeboys to shoot my videos. I had to start getting professional with that.
Did you do that for a long time before you made the
yeah,
move?
You know how that be. You cut corners. That's what I call it. I mean, you cut corners. You got your own studio. You mixing it pretty cool. You throwing little bullshit masters on there through apps and programs and stuff.
Yeah, boy.
And it's cool. Be like, all right, cool. But then when you put your stuff up to a person that's really putting in the work and going to the right studio, getting the right production, getting his track outs, stuff like that, you notice the difference. And
that
it's like,
first track out experience is different, boy.
Man,
you first,
and like, oh man, I can really control this song, or I can really build this song how I want, and it's a different. So, even with other artists like Stefan Urkel, I had never. He was the first person to show me how to create a band or how it would be having a band, and all of the adversities that come with it, because you have a bunch of different egos in the room.
A lot of moving parts.
And I remember because I was on his show, I was one of the featured artists because we got a song together. Okay. And so I was there when some of the adversities were happening. And it was just amazing to see how he worked with the people, so he did work them. It's like, oh, he's upset right now. Let me go and calm him down. He's upset at him. So let me also speak to him. And it was just like, because then now when I got my band, and then 5 minutes before you're supposed to record or you're supposed to do your session, somebody says, I'm not going to make it. Or then, things like that. You have to know how to galvanize the troops to say, okay, you know what, that's cool. We're still going to have a good jam out session today. And it was just dope to see that. And then I met other musicians while being with him. So like, drummers, keyboards, and stuff like that. So I started to understand that when I'm having these experiences, not just to be there, you have to really soak things up. And it's like, if you went on tour, you went on a 30-city tour. Yeah. If you didn't get no promoter numbers, if you didn't get no club owner numbers the whole time you was there, you didn't. Because now you could have, by doing that, having a connection with the promoter or talking to him every now and again, what are you going to do? He's going to hit you up on random spots. Hey, I got a $1,500
make that a permanent connect.
There you go. And then when you want to do something, you might say, shoot, I want to put a little mini thing together. I got 15 venues.
Yep. Just to have a contact in another place means so much. Just to have a person to contact.
Yeah, so, I tell artists, man, like, the word network sounds good, but really network. Like,
make it count.
Buy a person a drink that you like, that you look up to. And then when you buy that drink, that conversation he's going to have with you, soak that up. You know what I'm saying? Get it. I bought Frost Money drinks for a year and a half.
Frost Money, man. Yep.
Hey, bro, how you doing, brother? Like that. He like, oh, man, Rocky Maverick, hey, come on, let me get you a drink. He like, oh, okay, cool. And then next thing you know, I see him, I got you again, bro, like that. And then next thing you know, we up talking about headliners. And then, so, you got to work with the politics is a big thing.
Whew, for real. We got our own little local politics, but the whole game, it has its politics as well, man. It's like, you got to figure out how to work this thing. And every way doesn't work for everybody. Yeah. Everybody's path is different, man.
Yeah, very much. So, and there's nothing wrong with politics. You just have to inject yourself in the right way. You have to know how to, I can speak. I'm not, I'm very intelligent.
For sure.
I ain't gonna come on here and act like, yo, and start changing how I, really, this is how I speak, this is how I am. I can talk to people, I can relate. I'm very funny. I can make people laugh. That's like probably one of my best attribute. So I do that, you know what I'm saying? And it's not like trying to get people to like you, because you're actually going to like me because this is me. You know what I'm saying?
Self.
Yeah, so some people kind of, I know as artists, we be on, I'm real nigga. I ain't finna be doing all that. We ain't buying no nigga no drink, and stuff like that. You're like, geez, bro. Like, you wondering why you kind of stuck right there? That might be it. You feel me? Yeah, so.
Man, you saying that kind of leads me to what I wanted to ask you, man, because I feel like your style is crazy unique.
Thank you.
Like the way your voice cut through, the way you use your voice on tracks, live, man. I wanted to ask, like, man, who or what inspired the way you rap, man? How you approach the songs?
Really, it's about, I feel like as artists, we get inspiration from a certain artist. Like, it's always that one artist that you heard and was like, I want to rap now. And then when you do that, it's almost easy to make your raps sound like them because you're influenced by them. Yep. So I had a homeboy, I can't remember the person, but he was like, bro, I was in love with Ludacris. So then I started writing my raps, and they were sounding like Ludacris. And I was like, what you mean? And he said, you want to hear my first rap ever? And he rapped it, and it was just like it sounded just like that. So with me, that was Eminem.
Okay.
So I really got interested in rap in the early 2000s.
Okay.
And so
he was all over the place at that point.
at that time. So a lot of relatable stories, moving from different schools, having to adapt. I went to private school in elementary, and then middle school I went back to public school, which was a culture shock because it was just nuts. Yeah. No type of structure that it was in the private school that I went to. I went to a Baptist private school, like all and all the teachers were black. All the students were
elementary
black.
school?
Yeah, and it was crazy. We went to chapel every Friday. Yep. Now I'm going in lunch line learning about jacking off. Never heard of jacking off in middle school. And I'm like, what? What are y'all talking about? And then now you even look more weird because you don't know what it is. Yeah. And so imagine dealing with that. No brothers, no sisters. Okay. Getting into it. So it was like me and his story. I could relate to it. I was like, damn, you can say this stuff in a rap? So then when I started making my raps, my friend, which was close to me, he was already rapping. Yeah. And he was like, bro, you dope and all, but you sound just like this dude.
Eminem?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So he was like, you gonna have to tweak that. And then even when me and my cousins was rapping, my cousin, his favorite rapper was Nelly. Okay. His raps sound like Nelly. Yeah. So it was like, okay, I'm going to have to do something different to make myself sound different. Of course, the person that you like, your rhymes kind of originate from that, but you never want someone to say you sound exactly like them. So then I started to carry my N-words, like, it's Rocky Mav and I won't lie. You know what I'm saying? Just playing around with shit, and I saw how people would contort and do their voices, and it was even funny because my homeboys was like, yeah, I ain't doing all this shit you doing, Rocky. You don't even talk like that in real life, and you get on the mic and you start doing, I'm like, I'm creating a style. Yeah, I'm creating a sonic sound.
I don't mean it ain't you just because when it come through the track like that.
It is me. I'm making it to where when you hear it, you got to say, that sound like rock. That sound like rock a little bit. So then even when that happened, you start to experiment because then once you kind of master a style, then you start, messing with other styles and mixing things, and then you sound. So now even the stuff that I used to do doesn't sound like what I do now a lot. You know what I'm saying? So it's always like a maturation. Even, you can go from the greats, Eminem, Jay-Z, them niggas don't rap the same way they was when they first started off from their first album. I hate how Eminem rap now. I ain't gonna lie. Like, it's different. You
can tell his age has kind of changed.
You can tell, and then it's always
super fast.
He rapping. I have to listen to the song 3-4 times to get everything out of it, which some people like. Yeah. So you always gonna mature. You should, rapping. So yeah, that's how that came up, man. Just trying to separate myself from the artists that I liked and loved. And say, okay, I want people to know it's me when the track comes on, you know. Sure. And then some people don't like it. I had somebody listen to my album, and I forgot the girl's name. Yeah. She was like, you need to stop carrying your N-words like that. You sound like you retarded, like you slow or something like that. And I was like, But then it actually was some good constructive criticism because now I listened to it, and I was like, maybe I was a little heavy on because I don't do it as much now. Yeah. So, man,
I love it, man. You know how many, if you just go back just our history in hip hop, man, that's what made everybody so incredible is because nobody sounded like nobody. Yeah. And everybody had such unique styles that cut through different ways. Everybody's voice didn't hit everybody's ear the same way. No. That's what made another thing that makes hip hop so incredible. You got so many different artists you can listen to. We all know damn well Silk the Shocker didn't hit everybody's voice, everybody ear the same ever. It's some people love him, and I be like, he the best person to not be able to rap on beat. I said, man, he rapping with a lot of conviction. But it's not on beat.
That's funny you say ignorance word because I never was a fan of him when he was rapping. I didn't have a problem. Like the singles was dope, of course. Make him say, you on anything like that. But when you pop in an album and you gotta listen to song at song at song, I'm like, get to the third one, I'm like, bro, y'all be. What is this y'all
It's like Mystical too. He was, and I love Mystical. Yeah. Like that pocket, everybody different, man. I think that's what makes us all unique.
Yeah, and
so I'm glad you leaned into that.
No,
for real.
And back in the, I don't say, because more, I feel like now jacking a nigga's style ain't as egregious as it was back in the day. Motherfuckers would pull up on you if you took their name, their style, all of that. Like, and be ready to hurt you about this shit. Nowadays, biting a nigga flow, biting a nigga name, biting whatever he did. It's like, oh man, I'm showing you love.
Yeah. Right, by blending in and shit.
Yeah, man. Like, nah, do your own thing.
Yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with, because I tell people all the time, we're not reinventing the wheel here. Great artists do great things, and you see it, and all you can do is see that and do it the way that you can. I haven't seen anybody reinvent the wheel of creating music, of how it's made. And I mean, of course, people have their different methods, but at the same time, you're not like I just hate when people make it seem like they're doing something so great that no one else can do, and it's like, yeah, man, no, you're not reinventing the wheel. You're just contributing art. You're contributing great art to the hip hop culture. You know what I'm saying? It's nothing that no one else has done. That's all I'm saying. So I like to say that because a lot, like, rap is very ego driven. It's very competitive. Yeah. And I mean, I get flack when I say it all the time. I don't compete with people. And I don't like being around rappers that want to compete with me, especially when I come around and they get all
weird about it.
Yeah, it's not my thing. You know, even when I get on the track, somebody like, man, you killed the old dude on the track. I was like, that wasn't my intention. Yeah. I didn't even hear what he said before he made the rap. I just heard the hook. That's all I needed, and I created the song. You know what I'm saying? Whether his verse better than mine, or you feel like it go harder, I wanted to make something that made the song sound good. I'm trying to make the record. So yeah, man, like I'm just different with that. I just think that, you know, we're all doing dope stuff. Yeah. Don't be that guy. Don't be that guy. I'm the GOAT. I'm the rap. I'm like, oh my God.
Hey man, you know, like you said, it's ego driven for real. We all got that. You know.
No. I mean, you know,
but I feel not at the detriment of the record. Or
no.
Like
I mean, sometimes I've heard people try to out rap people and fuck the song up.
Facts. Yeah.
Let's just say, you're like, damn man, you got on her trying to get all aggressive and like, y'all rapping with the ladies on this.
This ain't that.
This ain't that. Yeah. So sure. You know. And that's it. You know, like, everybody don't feel the way I feel. They shouldn't. But, you know, this is just how I feel. You know, I get up and I compete with me. I look at myself and I say, okay, yeah, that was cool. What can we do to make you better? And then if I keep doing that and I got blinders on to where everybody else is, I'm moving forward without even knowing who I'm passing up, who was there. It's just straight line. Like, it's like dangling $1 million in front of you, and then it keeps just going back. And I'm like, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna keep going forward until I grab it. So
that's real. That's how you kind of gotta be out here, man. Like, just you gotta have that tunnel vision, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, there you go. Tunnel vision. There you go. Bow.
Before we get to what else the people are here for, because you know we do bars up here at Connected Dots, man.
Big bars.
Can you let the people know, man? You got anything coming up? Album, show, single, anything that we can look forward to? Maybe top of 25 or something close.
Always gonna do something. You know. I'm one of those people that, like, I'm gonna bring out some music eventually, but you know, I tell people, like, this was one of those years that, and that's how I know I'm kind of like in that pocket, because I dropped a couple joints. I dropped a video this year. I didn't do as much as I used, but I'm still. It's like, hey, Rock, like, I feel like I'm still starting, like I'm still in the game. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm running the point guard. You know what I'm saying? Setting other people up on my, because I got the squad, you know, we got glass half empty. So, like, I'm really, this year, I bought properties.
Salute.
You know, so then when you do stuff like that, you got taxes. Then you got to fix up the house. Then you start looking at your rap budget like, ooh, it's a little thin today. You know what I'm saying?
Real life.
So, I've really been working on the secondary part of my life, trying to make sure I stay a fly nigga, trying to make sure I keep some. So so the music, I feel like I put it on the back burner a little bit this year. Most people don't notice because of just how good I am and how I can, how you do it.
Sure.
So that's why I say you ain't got to be dropping all the time. Go show some support. You know, it made me feel, bro, I gotta say this before I start rapping.
Yep.
My first birthday show, you came to.
Ah, man.
Didn't even know you was coming. He ain't say nothing. Didn't even say nothing to me before I came on. The nigga was just in the cut. Like, I didn't see you until I was rapping on stage. And you had to realize you rapping and you like, it's Riley B. And I'm in the middle of rapping. I'm like, hold on, I can't. You know, bruh, felt great to see you in the building. It's one of those moments you be like, I don't want to say you made it, but it's like, these niggas respect me, bro. They came. And then after the show, you was like, bruh, gave me that handshake and you was like, you gave me that nod of approval. Yeah, it just meant a lot. So yeah, bro, like I don't know what I'm gonna do next year. I'm gonna do something, you know. We're definitely gonna do the Halloween show. It's the last one next year.
Okay.
My birthday bash been killing it, so I think we're gonna transition that to Pops.
I gotta pop up at that one too.
So like, you know, I'm real big on the shows and the numbers that I do. I'm gonna at least average 200 people coming to my joints. And I take pride in that because my promoter does. A lot of people be like, oh man, it ain't all about how many people done like that. Nah, my promoter, it means something to him. It means something to the venue that I'm at. That's why I'm one of their prize artists. They already know, we give Rock the venue, we ain't gotta worry about that. So yeah, man, I just wanna make my relationships solid and stick, you know what I'm saying, with the places that's showing me love. You know, shout out to Frost Money. Shout out to Hazy P.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Pops and the whole staff over there. They treat me great. They treat me lovely. I go there on days and I'm not there and they let me in for free. They you know, so like I said, man, I'm indebted, bro. I'm good. I'm great. And
we appreciate you.
Yeah, no, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. Like we like, and that's what I'm saying, like, it's a lot of young artists coming up, man. Some of them call me on a daily basis to talk. I'm excited just about the future of St. Louis hip-hop music in general. It's a lot of bullshit, but once you get through the clouds and you see the niggas that's really working and what's going on, you're like, you know what, it's a bright future.
We got some gems.
No, yeah.
We got some gems, a lot
you know,
of them, man.
And even from the vets, you know what I'm saying? Like, keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, we got to make rap like rock music. We can't be pushing niggas out because they get a little older or this, that, and the fourth. Nah, like real, like this, people got good quality music and dope shit. Rock bands, they don't ever stop. Them motherfuckers be 60, 70 on the road working. They fans out there. So, yeah, man, like, you know, I think we are stepping into a new era of just hip-hop, period, because we just had a lot of, even from the gimmicky music that's being out, I think that's about to change. I think it's going to shift because hip-hop hasn't been where it's at. I think they're realizing we got to get back to good music.
Yeah.
So keep going. You never know, baby. You know what I'm saying? You know, long as you marketable, you know, all of that. I never knew. Did you ever want to get a deal, or was you just rapping for like?
I did. I think a lot of people early on wanted to get a deal.
Yeah. Okay.
I did. I was mesmerized by what I thought, you know, the deal gave you.
Yeah.
You know, to get you out the hood, to get you what you wanted, to buy you, and you just be put in front of the whole world. And then as time went on, as I kind of just kept going, it's like, man, this not so much to my advantage as I thought it was. So I kind of pivoted and switched my mindset.
Yeah, and I'm glad you said that, and I hope somebody, the average artist or even an artist that's pushing to do something understands that a deal doesn't define them.
These are facts. We got so many avenues, man, and this is one of those avenues I feel like as well that's just helping people with their independence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, hey, man. We'll connect the dots, man. Can we give them a couple bars, man?
We're going to give them about 32 of them.
Let's do it, man. We got Rocky Maverick in the building. Let's see what we got for him. Let's do it.
Yeah. I wrote this piece a few years ago, Dark Times. Let's get it off my chest real quick. Now here I am, another moment of self-deprecation. Feeling like this is a mistake, I should have never made it. Fast life, about to crash out. I don't have the patience, how to make decisions that might send me on the road to Satan. I'm not elated, I'm decapitated. Nowadays, I'm disgusted by the things I've made and all my foul ways. I'm smothering in guilt, this is how I really feel. Won't you take a seat and listen? I'ma tell you what's the deal. Be careful what you prophesize, cause what you ask for or it may arrive. Now I'm the one who is idolized. These demons on my heels, they know exactly what I like. The devil's granting wishes too, you better get that right. And obstacles you may have thought was just an oversight seem to come back in your life. That shit can happen overnight. Roll the dice, take another chance, you gotta learn it twice. Ignorance is bliss and it's the interlude to paradise. Soul weighing on this balance beam. Devil's advocate is telling me to dream of anything, nigga, you can have it. My addictions got me feeling like a slave. My granny rolling over in her grave, I'm visibly ashamed. And how can I feel different about it? I'm the one to blame. I'm the main reasons wifey's mental health had went astray. And the reason why I say in 2 weeks everything changed. I was home more, way attentive in so many ways, chasing compromises that she made just for me to stay. Pieces of me feel like it's okay, but shit, it really ain't. I admit I am not a saint. Shit, I'm bearing weight. I don't know, I feel like Ramadan because I'm losing weight. I came home a mess, crying on your chest, and I admit I had given less. This is not my best, keep you closer to the vest, and I'm sorry for regrets. I got feelings and they're grotesque. Thanks for letting me vent. Yes.
That is Rocky Maverick. This is Connect the Dots, man.
Yes, sir.
If you're not coming with real bars, man, why you even up here, man? We here, man.
Yes, sir.
This is Rocky Maverick. This is Connect the Dots, man.
Appreciate
and until
you.
next time, this is always powered by Suburban Pro Studios, man. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And again, until next time, peace.
Oh, yeah.
Take leaps, still trying to perfect the drop. Every verse I make a point. Let's see if you connect the dots.